I'm gonna say this at the beginning. Forgive me for the audio because I got a new mic and I forgot to change the audio level settings in my camera. So it's peaking a lot in this video. So it might sound crazy throughout some portions of it, but I think it's okay. But yeah, it'll be better next time. I wake up every morning wondering, what am I doing? I scroll through my YouTube channel contemplating, quitting, trying to figure out which direction I should go or what I should be doing. And it's really like a non-stop tape playing in my head. Now there's a quote that sits in my head a lot of the times, most of the days. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. And now I might have this completely wrong of how it's supposed to be interpreted, but I know so much about YouTube, well, looking from the outside, not actually doing and having experience, but it's almost as if I don't want to choose a certain direction because I don't want to miss the opportunity of choosing a wrong thing, you know? Like, what if I did only this type of video and I was meant to be doing some other type of video and I don't grow at all and I'm just sitting here wasting my time? Or maybe I shouldn't look at it as that, or, you know, I don't see it as a waste of time, but like, this could be for dudes or for whomever listening to this, but imagine you're going after somebody that you like and a bunch of, you know, like, say you fail and they say no. And you later on go for somebody else and they say no, and then you kind of get demoralized and don't end up going after anybody. But what if the one thing or one person that actually wanted you is just sitting there waiting on you? Or like, you know, I take the perception into YouTube. Like, what if the one thing that I should be going for is right in front of me? Or what if I'm missing what I should be doing by overthinking it all when it could be right in front of me? Now, this is a completely random story. So, when I was trading in my other phone to get this iPhone, and I was at AT&T, and I was waiting on my phone because I didn't know which one I wanted, and I had to wait for a second, and this woman was just talking to me, and then I don't even know how we got on the subject of like basically talking about what I wanted to do in life, but she asked me what keeps me going and what motivates me to wake up in the morning, or like, you know, and I was like, I sat there and thought for a second, and she was looking for like a specific thing, or maybe that's what she was looking for, but I was like, I don't know. I guess I just look for better days. Like, I've always wanted better, but I'd never known exactly what that was, and that's how it is with YouTube. Like, I know where I want to be, but I don't know what it's going to take for me to get there, or what I should be doing directly to get there. It's weird. Decision making has never been my strong suit. This wasn't a good spot to choose for this video because there's a train passing by that's completely random. Like, what if I choose the wrong road and I end up regretting it down the line, and there's nothing much I can do about that because I've chosen the wrong road and I've already went down this road and there's no going back. And it's like, I've always put myself in positions to where I don't really have to make the decision. It sounds kind of weird to say, but I've never really made a full-on decision to like completely go for something. I don't know how to really explain it. Maybe you understand if you're watching this. And maybe people see me. I feel like this is a video that you're either going to completely understand me, or you probably don't get this at all. I have fallen in this hole trying to outdo myself every week, and there's some good in that because, you know, I'll get better eventually because I'm overthinking and overanalyzing everything that I do. But there comes a point in time where I'm like, doing too much, trying to beat the person I was last week. You know, I really made this video to tell you that I'm going back to the basics. The reason why I even started this channel, to be honest, is first off, I've always wanted to play games, which is something I never thought could be realistic, but I think that I'm close to being able to do that. And secondly, what pushed me to even start YouTube is the idea that I could tell my story and maybe my peers or somebody could, like, you know, actually really feel what I'm saying. And somebody in the future could understand or, like, you know, skip the steps of failing at certain things that I go through and get to where they want to be faster. Or I could help somebody out. Like, that's really what it's all about. It's like, I don't know, I can make myself look dumb on camera and do dumb stuff, be corny and all this different stuff that I think of myself sometimes, but in the end I think it's worth it. Regardless if I succeed on here or not, it's like the purpose behind this is greater than just me. And I don't know, that's the reason why I won't quit doing this, and I hope I continue to be able to do this for a long time. And maybe, just maybe, somebody will get something out of this, because I found myself going back on older YouTubers' videos and stuff. Like, I go back to the very beginning, like a lot of people that I watch, and I just try to get a feel for who the person is and try to understand who they are, and, you know, try to grab things that I relate to. And that's what I hope to accomplish with my YouTube channel, that somebody can go back to this very moment and say that they understand my process, and, you know, they may feel the exact way that I'm feeling right now. It's just, I feel a lot of people at my age right now somewhat feel the way I feel, this kind of lost feeling, or like, what's next for me? Am I choosing the right thing? What am I doing? Am I wasting time? Should I be doing this instead of doing this? You know, just a bunch of questions that go in my head every night. And with that, I want to say that the amount of videos that you see on my channel that are music reactions, I think I want to switch those and make them like gaming videos. Like, I've watched a lot of YouTube, and I know that it's kind of funny, because I thought that doing YouTube, you wouldn't have to put yourself in a box, but as I've watched more and more YouTube, I realized that you kind of have to put yourself in a box to grow. Well, maybe that's the case, because I've been watching YouTube for a long time, and I'm not trying to say I'm an innovator or anything, but I've never seen anybody go for what I'm going for, like reactions, playing games, and telling my life. I don't know if there's a specific reason for that, and maybe it is because you have to put yourself in a box to niche down to reach the people that will relate to your videos, but I don't want to do that, but I may have to do that. I don't know, it's like I said, I came here for gaming and telling my life, so I think I'm just gonna play games and, you know, just show my life. And I'll do reactions here and there, but it won't be for, like, you know, a lot of times like I am now. So I'll probably drop like three to four reactions here soon. But it's like, I can't have reactions on my channel like that, because that's not who I want to portray myself as on YouTube. Like, I don't want to be the reactor. I feel like I'm not like putting people down who do reactions, but it's like, there's a lot more of me that I want to show on this channel, and there's, like, basically I didn't only come here for that, and I feel like reactions will get more attention way faster than showing my life will, or me playing the game. And it's just like, if it's meant for me, then it'll be meant for me. I can't stress that enough, to be honest. And as I overthink everything and I'm trying to choose the right way to go about this YouTube thing, I look over my channel and I'm just sitting here like, what even is my channel at this point? And that's why I have to put some structure into my channel, I feel like. Because, like, if somebody random asks me what I do on YouTube, I wouldn't even be able to tell them, like, in a simple way. I mean, maybe that's okay. I'm not sure. But, you know, I'm just letting my thoughts out, and maybe future I laugh at this, I don't know. But I know I got a lot more work to put in, and I'm just letting my brain bleed a little bit, like I said, and maybe somebody will understand this, or, you know, like when I say I overthink it all, I spend most nights looking on different YouTube channels about how to grow YouTube, and I see people with low amount of subscribers like me, or, you know, people feeling a stress like I am of basically everything I'm saying in this video, saying about things that they worry about, or just overthinking their process and steps to how they going about things. And, you know, I've been saying it for a long time. Even before I even started YouTube, I've been looking at strategies and ways to grow, because as much as I say I love doing this, I want to win. Like, I like doing this, but I see a lot of people say, well, a lot of successful YouTube channels, and they say, you know, you can't worry about the numbers and different stuff, but that's like impossible for me at this point. Because if I want to do this for a living, I have to get the numbers, you know what I mean? But it's like, I understand where they're coming from, because it's like, if you start worrying about the numbers, then all of a sudden the fun goes away. But it's like, I know the opportunity YouTube presents. I've been watching this for a ridiculous amount of time, so I know what goes in and goes out from the outside perspective, and it's kind of weird being on the end trying to build up. And I've always wondered if it was possible for somebody to go from 0 to, I don't know, a specific number, making a living on here. And I've watched a lot of YouTube, but I've never seen anybody go from 0 to whatever. And that may be what scares me, and the fact that I'm trying to do so much. But I don't know. I have to believe in whatever route I choose will take me where I want to be, because I can't keep stressing the way I'm stressing. But yeah, that's my little piece for this video, and I hope you got something out of this, and I hope you understand where I'm taking my YouTube channel. And, you know, I really don't know what direction to go, because I could go any direction with this channel, and I just don't want to go the wrong way. If you think about stuff like this all the time, you'll probably understand this easily, but I don't know. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to tell you, the moral of the story is I won't be doing many reactions on my channel anymore. I mean, I have reactions here and there, but gaming videos and lifestyle videos will predominantly control my channel, and that's a choice that I'm making, and maybe it's for the better and maybe it's for the worse. Maybe I won't grow as fast or whatever, but if it's meant for me to win, then I think I'll win. And I've never thought that anything could separate me from anybody else on this channel. When doing YouTube, I knew from the very beginning that the odds for me winning is low. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I think the odds for me winning on YouTube is low, because I don't have like a social media following, and people just don't know me, and, you know, I don't have money to just try different things, or I don't really know. I just, you know, I know it's gonna be an uphill battle. When I started this YouTube channel, I knew it wasn't ever gonna be because I was the most hilarious person, most entertaining person, or I was gonna make it because of my looks. The very reason that I think I ever will succeed on this channel, it won't be because of any of those things. It'll simply be because I'll grind at everybody, and that's all I really got, is to grind. Because I'm not saying I'm in the worst place ever, but I live in a place where there's not much here at all, and doing stuff like this in itself, YouTube is, I don't think it's a normal thing at all, or to the degree that I even want to do it is seen as normal. Like, I don't think many people see my vision, or nobody could really see my vision, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't see anybody else's vision who's going for YouTube that may live here. I don't know everybody here. I don't know what the general idea or perception is of people my age, but I just don't think that people really understand to the extent of how much YouTube and stuff I've watched and what I think is possible for myself. So I have really high expectations. If it wasn't for the very things that helped me start this channel, such as playing games, I wouldn't have had the dreams of doing what I'm doing now, or I would have gave up already before, because if one thing I've learned about gaming is that you don't instantly become good at whatever it is you're playing. You have to continually play and play and play, build your muscle mechanics and get better at the game. It just doesn't come overnight, and that's what I take that perception and thought about, and I put that into life, and that's just what keeps me going and not ever quitting on anything. So the only thing that will ever keep me standing out, I think, from my perception, is that I have to outgrind everybody. I usually would never say something like that, because I want you to see it before I tell you that, and hopefully you see that, and because I never know what the future holds, and that's pretty much it. I'm probably not gonna cut a lot of this out. It's just gonna be a long video, and like I said, I just let my brain bleed on this one, and hopefully you understand, or this was much needed to me. I just want to say that I don't want anybody to feel like I need their sympathy. I didn't do this video, like I said, for somebody to feel sorry for me. If I put something on camera, trust me, I know very well that I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna put stuff out there that's too personal or whatever. Even if it is personal coming from me, from your perspective, the purpose of me even putting these videos out here is not for me. It's bigger than that. I think that I can actually reach somebody and reach the people that I relate to and that relate to me, and that's the end goal of this. Just meet new people, grow as a person, and see where I can go with this. And I'm not really happy with who I'm. Maybe that's why I made this video. I mean, I see growth in myself as I look back over some of my videos, but I don't think I'm going in a bad direction. But the whole college thing, I didn't see that come before I started YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not really happy with the person I'm portraying or I'm becoming on YouTube, or me as in general, and I think I could do a lot better. So that's just my thoughts and where I sit with all of this. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the videos that I do next week. That's all I got for this week. Peace.